Pastor Blessed happens to be the husband of Mercy Chinwo. Let's quickly go straight to the first person on the ministering list. The first person is Pastor Rotimi Oyedepo SAN. Let's quickly Google who Pastor Rotimi Oyedepo is. Pastor Rotimi Oyedepo happens to be a prosecutor with EFCC. Coincidentally, is still the same prosecutor in the case between Mercy Chinwo and Easy Concept. But again, they hosted another event where they were together. As you can see, on the 24th of December, 2024, Attitude of Gratitude. Ministers, if you look at the ministers, you see the SAN again, Rotimi Oyedepo. And you still see Pastor Bless, who happens to be Mercy Chinwo's husband. That means they know themselves. So it's not a coincidence that the prosecutor for the case between Easy Concepts and Mercy Chinwo is a friend and a close ally to who? To the EFCC prosecutor and to Mercy Chinwo's husband. So they know themselves. Now, it does not stop there. When I thought this was the end that I have discovered, I now discovered something that is even way bigger. As you can see, investigation activities, invitation letter, the managing director, Easy Concept, blah, 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 blah. Now, who is the zonal commander of EFCC in Ilorin? It is Michael Ezenkwe. That's the zonal commander of EFCC in Ilorin. Who is Mr. Michael Ezekwe? Mr. Michael Ezekwe happens to be a pastor in Redeemed Church of God. As you can see, Thanksgiving today led by Pastor Michael Ezekwe, PIC Grace City Zone. Now, as you can see, that's the same person. He works with the EFCC and is in charge of Ilorin. Maybe that was why they moved the case from Lagos to Ilorin. And that was how they detained Easy for 9 days. And from there, they told him to transfer $274,000. It's not a coincidence again at this point. It means there's a foul play somewhere. As you can see, now, it now looks like this pastor, Michael Ezekwe, has even a bad record. Because I don't know why NBA accuses EFCC Ilorin zonal head for alleged right violations. First things first, EFCC prosecutor has done 2 shows with the husband of Mercy Chinwo, and he's still the prosecutor in the case between Mercy Chinwo and Easy Concept. He was even in court, so it's no longer a coincidence. Secondly, the zonal head of EFCC in Ilorin, who is now, I heard that they've now promoted him, is now the chief of staff to the present EFCC boss, allegedly. That is now the chief of staff. That means anything they do will pass through him. Now, this is when I thought that everything was done and everything was over. Only for me to now go and find out that the judge in the case is Oweye Alexander. This person is following Mercy Chinwo. As you can see, let's search. Type it there. Mercy. Bang, 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 bang. Mercy Chinwo. So he's following Mercy Chinwo on Instagram. Now, won't kill Easy Concept. Now, won't kill him. It's not a coincidence that the EFCC prosecutor happens to be somebody that does show with Mercy Chinwo's husband back to back. Secondly, the place where they arrest Easy Concept go keep for EFCC Ilorin, they leave Lagos, carry and go where they say they're no person. It can't happen to be a pastor. Now, it's not looking like the name that was registered in the name of the judge is a fan of Mercy Chinwo. The EFCC prosecutor, Nagai Man to the husband of Mercy Chinwo, and the zonal chairman of EFCC in Ilorin, they're also a fan of Mercy Chinwo. How Easy Concept want to survive the case? So first things first, the judge of this case, Oweye Alexander, much respect to you, my lord. But the fact that you are following Mercy Chinwo, I feel like some sentiment might get into the case. So they should give this case to a neutral person. Who is a neutral? They should give this case to a Muslim judge. A Muslim judge that does not may not know Mercy Chinwo, that does not listen to gospel song, and somebody that does not know Easy Concept. Let it be neutral. This is Nigeria. We want our justice system to work. We don't want people with connection to keep on manipulating the justice system of Nigeria.
This attitude of run the petrol dry from the generator before ever you replace or top up the gen is a bad attitude, and that is the attitude of Nigerians. VDM is more like the only voice from the wilderness right now, and without replacement, a lot of narrative is being pushed just to discredit or bring this guy down without replacement. Do you know the suffer you will face when you run your petrol dry from engine continuously? You will suffer before you restart it again. And that is why Nigerians are suffering till tomorrow, because many of us always like to pull down without replacement in place. Shame.